I'm excited to say the Iranian Messi has landed in Rome. After lots of speculation over the summer, will Azmoun stay at Leverkusen? Will he leave Leverkusen for AC Milan? Oh no, head coach Xabi Alonso rates him and wants him as part of his plans this season at Leverkusen. He's officially joined AS Roma in the Serie A. Fabrizio Romano posted his trademark "Here we go" as Sardar Azmoun officially joined AS Roma. He joins on a one-year loan deal with an option to buy for 12 million euros, but it's not mandatory. It's interesting to see as well in the post that Fulham were apparently interested, which I'm surprised to see because they just bought Raul Jimenez. But of course, when Jose Mourinho comes calling, you gotta accept the call. Azmoun will be the third ever Iranian to play in the Serie A behind Rahman Rezai and Ali Samareh, who both played in the league back in the early 2000s. To say I'm really happy and excited for this transfer for Azmoun would be a total understatement. For a transfer window that was probably one of the worst transfer windows in recent history for Iranian national team players. And I will be doing a video discussing those transfers, so if you like Iranian national team content, make sure you're subscribed. In my opinion, this should have been the move that Azmoun made after leaving Zenit back in 2021 instead of joining Bayer Leverkusen, where even back then, Jose Mourinho personally called Azmoun wanting him to be a part of his project at AS Roma. So he had to run it back and call him yet again for this transfer saga to seal the deal. Which of course, if one of the greatest managers in football history was giving you a personal call wanting you to join his team, I would not hesitate, and Azmoun made the right decision. I do think this is a huge upgrade for Azmoun, even though Roma aren't playing in the Champions League, but similarly to Bayer Leverkusen, they are playing in the Europa League, where he has the opportunity not only in Serie A, but in a European competition to prove himself as the striker. With Tammy Abraham's season-long injury, this is a huge opportunity for Azmoun. Roma deploy a two-striker formation, so it's looking like Azmoun and Bellotti will be Jose Mourinho's main two strikers. And if Azmoun has a great spell in his first season with AS Roma, I wouldn't be surprised if Azmoun and Tammy Abraham will be the two main strikers going forward for this club. I think it's important for Azmoun to hit a target of at least trying to score 15 goals across all competitions for his new club, which I think he can do, and I think it would be harder for him not to hit that goal than to hit 15 goals. Because when Azmoun was fit with Leverkusen at the end of last season, he was playing really well for them. His only issues for the past two seasons have been injuries. He will be joining Roma with an injury he did sustain in preseason with Bayer Leverkusen, but apparently his rehab has gone really well, where he's gonna return sooner than expected. So expect Azmoun to be back by the end of September. This not only is a great opportunity for Azmoun to have a clean slate at a new club under an amazing manager like Jose Mourinho before the Asia Cup, where for me and many other Iranian fans are probably concerned for Iran going into that tournament. There has been a report circulating by the AS Roma press that Azmoun has told the club and Jose Mourinho that he will not be participating in the upcoming Asia Cup, which for all of you that didn't know, this year's tournament will be happening midway through this season. There hasn't been anyone that has reported on this news, so there's a high chance this is probably false. But let's say this report is true. It will most definitely hurt Iran not to have one of their best players at the tournament, but at the end of the day, it's not really that big of a deal. Because let's be honest with ourselves, Iran's most likely not winning this tournament. I already had low expectations going into the Asia Cup, and with or without Azmoun, I don't think Iran's going to be doing f*** all at this tournament. But as well, as we haven't seen many Iranians play in this league since the early 2000s, like I mentioned early on in this video, Azmoun could be the opportunity in the pathway for many other Iranians to come join Serie A. Similarly to what we've seen with Mehdi Taremi in the Portuguese league, where we've seen Iranians follow in his footsteps to join that league, we could see the same thing with Sardar Azmoun. And Serie A has been proven to be a great springboard for a lot of great players to go on to do great things in the world of football. So in many ways, this is a great opportunity for Iranian football. So I am praying to all the footballing gods, once Azmoun is back from injury, he sustains no more injuries for the remainder of this season. Because if he can stay healthy, he's gonna have a great season at AS Roma. But boys and girls, my opinion only matters so much. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this transfer in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video next, where I talk about the transfer saga and what should be next for Mehdi Taremi. But boys and girls, make sure to smash the like button on today's video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I hope you all have a lovely day.